What's up, boys? We're on the boat, New Year's Eve. It's freezing cold. So cold, my balls are inside of my stomach right now. But there's like 8 million boats. We're gonna have a great night, and then at like 1, we're gonna go home and go to sleep. But we're gonna have a great time. We ate at Mila earlier. I'm excited to move into the new crib. My realtor dropped my keys off at my parents' house this morning, and you guys can actually see inside the house now. No more teasers. Let's fast forward to when I'm like sauced.
Every time I leave around my boat, tell them stay lit. Fix everything lifestyle wasn't it.
I think it looks amazing. I love it.
Alright guys, so finally got the car back to the base color. I don't know why I didn't just do this a long time ago. I went through a lot of like trials and tribulations, all for, you could have just left like the factory paint. I mean, look at it. It's nasty. Now that we can see genuine, got that 7-year extra warranty. Door is still kind of broken, so we're waiting on the parts from Ferrari, but everything else looks so clean. And I think the interior looks way nastier now. What do you guys think? Because it's like, bro, it's like so mature. It just comes out super nice. But we're gonna rip back. I've got a couple client calls. Let's jump on the interstate. Let's go drive. I'm trying to rip. What's up, boys? We're in the middle of a Jewish cyber attack. I'm just kidding. Yesterday, super weird day. Drew got here the other night, literally middle of the night. He drove his M4 up here. I moved up here. I got my car shipped up here. My truck was also supposed to get shipped, but the guy brought it. My TRX is really big, and so only my Ferrari fit, and there were no flights. So I ended up having to just drive my truck up here and pack my pack the rest of the stuff that I had that the movers didn't take in the back of my car. You guys can see my living room is completely empty. So we're gonna be doing some furniture shopping today. Yo, real spill while I make coffee for like the normal people, okay? Please answer that. If you have a normal job, please answer this question. Or if you worked a normal job before you became an entrepreneur and made money. I'm 21, so I never I grew up fast, but I'm like adulting for the first time. And like, I move in here and I work on my computer. I work from home. I literally work from my phone and my computer whenever I want. I can make my schedule. And even I don't understand, like, I'm about to spend like $40,000 to furnish this house. Where do you find the time? And if you work a normal job, if you make like $100,000 a year, how do you do that? How do you get, like, even me, I'm rich and I'm like, I buy shit off Facebook Marketplace, but like, how do you, can you guys explain to me, how do you like do normal things like this? Like, if your car, I remember having like my Acura TL when I was broken. I had to spend, I like messed up the wheel well or something like this, and I had to spend all the money in my bank account. It was like $4,000. I had to put some of it on my credit card so I didn't go completely broke. And I was thinking, I was like, man, like if I have a normal job, like when I'm 19 and if I'm only making like $70,000 a year, like how am I gonna afford this? Like, how do normal people afford? My car's in the shop right now, just getting the wrap taken off, and it's gonna cost like $1,000. Like, what? How do you guys operate? So this is gonna be the office. I got all my favorite books here. Super cool. I actually think I have some of my original, like, OG journals from like back in the day. Like, check this out. Like, let's see, this is from March 2024. What is this? I will be a man of truth and justice. I will have 500 school members. I will reach 50,000 subscribers. I will develop myself into a man of ultimate wisdom. Oh, this is pretty sick. I am coming from my spot. They can sense me. I will work harder, faster, smarter, and make my way up the chain of smashing all my competition. No one will compare to my plans. There is no visualizer who can execute like me. I will outplan them. I will out execute them, and I will outwork them. I was made for this journey. There is no more complaining here. We test and we test again because the data doesn't lie. Well, I was ripping. Every single day I would just write like little journals to myself. You can see me scripting out Aggression Talk episode 30 here. Every day of my life has been documented. I've got so many of these, but this is gonna be my office. It's gonna be super sick. What I'm going for in the house, because the house is so modern, I don't like that, I like the modern but homey vibe, if you guys know what I'm saying. So I'm kind of going for Montana, hunting ranch type of style here, right? So I'm gonna get cherry oak planks on all the walls, and then I might do some black studio panels there. And then what I wanna have is, I'll probably have a nice modern desk here, but I'm gonna have a Persian rug over here. I'll probably have a nice, if you guys know, a Chesterfield leather sofa. I want it to feel like a mob boss, cigar room, because that's where I focus the best. Nice orange lights. I don't like that LED flashy everything. I'll probably have some cool decorations and stuff here. Maybe a little recording station with something behind me, but this is gonna be a ton of work is gonna get done here. Downstairs is there, super nice little bar area that won't be used, but super nice. Y'all can see the finishes just from this room. Look, we got super high ceilings, everything's super nice. My mom was nice enough to, the day before I moved in, I had my real estate agent drop off my keys and everything. And my mom kind of just gave me a couple little things. She used my credit card that I gave her, and bought me a couple housewarming gifts. But y'all see, 3-car garage. This is where the Ferrari goes. We got my videographer Drewski's nasty M4. We got the TRX over there. Let's open this. Let's kind of take them outside and show them. Just super nice. The house is brand new. Nobody's lived in it. Really, really nice entrance and stuff. Super cool. We'll go back inside and I'll show you guys one more thing. And once it's furnished, I'll do an official house tour that you can see, but I don't want to bore you guys with that stuff. I just need to get it a little cleaned up. I've just been working so hard since I moved in. That's kind of the problem. Any of you guys who have moved, if you're working on your online business, you know it's you're just focused on getting your time back because it takes so many days to move in, and I'm dang, I'd rather just pay somebody to furnish this entire place. Show you guys the downstairs later. There's 6 bedrooms in here. It's I think it's 6,500 square feet. Super nice. What I'm thinking here, guys, is, so when I wake up, I'm most dialed when I just go straight to reading my Bible and journaling, but I don't like to have any electricity, right? Or I don't like to have a computer or a phone. So I sleep with my phone outside of my room. Not in the bed, not on the desk, outside of my room. I just have a classic alarm clock. And then I'll just sit down every single morning, and immediately, if I get on my phone, my day, it's instant dopamine, right? And I have to earn it. I'll never outgrow this. I tried sleeping with my phone next to my bed. I tried all these things. It doesn't work. Immediately, I just have a little journal. I just track what I need to do for the day the night before. I'm gonna get another leather sofa here. What I wanna do is I wanna make this place feel really, really nice. Pictures everywhere, some Bible verses. I'm gonna have some big trees, some plants and stuff like that. That way this will just be a nice, cozy, reading room that's relaxing. I'll probably have a little bookshelf right here, right? And so laundry room in unit, which is pretty dope. I had to install these. I felt like a dad when I was they messed up the duct. So when I was going to get air ducts to put because it didn't come with washer or dryer, to put it in, I had to any of you guys who have done this, I had to refit the air ducts together because they did an oval one because the builder was retarded instead of doing a circle. So it took me an hour to do, and I called my dad and I was yo, I'm so sorry. I was if I had a disrespectful wife and my kid was screaming or doing some dumb shit, I would probably beat them right now. So I apologize. I understand you. Every single day I get older, I understand my dad more and more. Did a load of clothes. All my clean clothes are here. I'm about to fold them like a brokey because my cleaning people aren't coming till next week, and I still have half of my clothes are still downstairs. So I'm gonna fit out this entire thing. I'm gonna put some LED lights in the closet. Nice little Bible verse. Guys, this is quote of the day. My mom gave me this. By wisdom, a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Through knowledge, its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. Proverbs 24, 3-4. A house is not just a house. It's the energy, the words that are spoken inside of it, the work that is had, right? Then we have my freaking Winter Wonderland bathroom, my peptide box. I don't even need all this space, but I really like it. Gonna deck this out, obviously. Little seat there for like, I guess that's for like a girl to do makeup. And then this came from my apartment. Huge bathtub, huge shower. That's what I love. I told my agent, I was like, yo, 3-car garage, basement, huge kitchen, and then a huge master bathroom. I'm good. I looked at 57 houses. I'm very particular. This one fitted the best. Obviously, not my dream house, right? But I'm extremely blessed to be here. It's super nice. It's not, there's so many different things I would change. So all you guys in the comments were like, well, I would do this with my house. I would do this with my house. Fine, go do it, go buy it, right? My, probably 3 houses from now, when I build the house for my family, it'll be my dream house. I'll build it custom from scratch, but I wanted to show you guys a couple of those things. I'm gonna get some work done on the computer, and then we'll probably go shoot some guns, real Georgia style. All right, boys, we just got to the range. Just gonna dump a couple of rounds. This is where I used to come all the time with my parents. Were members here. You can eat. There's like a super nice like little lounge. But yeah, it's really my first time shooting this rifle, like and actually putting some good rounds through it here and not outside. So they're like super strict on the rules, which makes it a good range as far as like dicking around and stuff. Everyone here just has really good gun etiquette. But we'll walk in, we'll get a couple clips, and then we'll see you guys out there.
It's not a trick question. Yeah, I'm smoking dope. Walk through the door. Get your camera phones. Come through mechanic shit. Get your hammers on. If you want a peace tree, come and sell your phone. It's not a trick question.
Why wouldn't you just do that 10 times in a row and realize, oh shit, that 4th video that I thought really wasn't that great just actually got 50,000 views. That's when the paradigm shifts and you realize you don't dictate the value, the audience does. If you have an author, right? Let's say he grew up and he never went outside and his parents were super liberal and like he grew up in England and he writes this book, right? And let's say you grew up always going outside, conservative parents, right? Played sports, and you're a G, right? And the author goes, read this book and read chapter 7 only. It's gonna be your favorite chapter. You probably aren't gonna like chapter 7 if that's his favorite because he grew up a completely different way than you. And guess what? Now because he decided, I want you to judge me based on this thing that's my favorite, you're like, well, this is a shitty book. When in reality, you might have resonated with chapter 2 and chapter 6. Even though you guys grew up in a different way, you might be like, wow, we actually came to the same conclusion on that. And now a relationship is built. But because the author decided he was gonna be the dictator of what he wanted you to like out of his story, now you're like, I don't fuck with this guy at all. And that's what you guys are doing. Well, I only think that you should see this part of me and not this other part. You're withholding the value that's actually going to make people buy from you. And you're selfish enough to think that like you're the only person that they're thinking about. I could post 5 videos of me literally being like on my Instagram and tomorrow nobody would remember. Nobody would care, genuinely. People would probably be like, if anything, I'd probably get like some booked calls of people being like, that's hilarious. And you guys are so like up in your head of, I can't post that. This has to be perfect. You're so controlled, but you're not at the level to quality control that you end up making the videos worse because you make changes that don't need to be made, that don't need to actually change. And you withhold the value that's actually gonna make people buy. Immediately goes back to what Christian was talking about, right? He's putting all of his focus on the fact that he thinks he needs a new CRM to build respect, right? But he's not actually looking from the outside and being like, how are these people actually viewing me? Maybe the respect is not that I didn't pay a developer $3,000 to build my ClickFunnels landing page. Maybe I need to show myself actually living the result that I preach a little bit more. Maybe, just maybe, then people would actually show up for my calls. Guys, the setup's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be real nice once all the panels are in here. I'm finally gonna achieve my lifelong dream. You guys thought I wanted like a supercar. You thought Red Bull fridge, always stocked with blueberry Red Bull in the corner.
Stock to the brim.
To the brimothy. Blueberry Red Bull. I'm not talking like, oh, occasionally it's there. Sometimes I don't know. Always there. All right, guys, so I want to show y'all my new little pickup. I don't know how many of you have seen, obviously. This is my AR build. Daniel Defense. Pressure mount. I need to find out better routing for this cable, but because I had already put the heat wrap around, I just wanted to use it for the day and I just haven't touched it since. But super nice setup. Get the foregrip angle backwards. It's really good for C-grip. Boom. Got the EOTech on a Unity riser. The EOTech magnifier. Boom. Fire's super clean. Semi. I got my happy switch as well, if you guys know what that is. Super good build though. Love it. It's like my dream setup. I always wanted something like this. But I just picked up this SIG. It's a P320 M17. I've got the sight on it. It's super clean. I put a couple of rounds through it yesterday, but it's nasty. I just need to get a good holster for it. Tan uppers, black lowers, and get a little bit of a different grip. Obviously, it's fully cleared for you guys, so I'm not tweaking out. I've been shooting since I was 7. I was born in Alabama, so I literally had guns when I was 8, 9 years old. My dad really taught me gun safety. But something I really wanted to build. In Miami, I didn't really shoot that much because everyone was just like super gay. You'd have to go and take like an hour-long class every single time. I have a membership here at the gun club, and we can go there, we can eat, we can do everything. Got my Kevlar plate in here, level 4, with some mag holders. I've got an entire like loadout in the basement, but I keep that for when I need it. But we'll have a bunch more like shooting videos. I want to take you guys. My great grandfather had a farm. He served in World War II. He got a Purple Heart, and he has like 300 acres in Jasper, Alabama. So used to go there when I was a kid. Haven't gone in a really long time. But he got it. He lived till he was like 97. He was a super cool guy. Loved the Lord. So it's not like he like bought the property recently. It's been our family for a really long time. I just really never go down there. There's a tiny little house there, but definitely want to take the boys there and have like a nice little like camping trip. I think that'd be sick. Shoot a bunch of guns, maybe take a ATV down there and ride. But I just wanted to update you guys. I'm probably gonna build this whole entire thing into like have into like a dope layout. I'll probably have, maybe I could just save some space. Put this up here. Ooh. That's pretty sick. Yeah, and I can have my armor. Probably have like armor and belt hanging here. I want to mount some of the guns on the wall. So maybe like imagine if I have this mounted. That'd be pretty sick. Just a little quick grab and go. And then I'm just gonna fill this with like ammo and tacticals and stuff. Maybe some other stuff. And I always sleep with a shotgun next to the bed for the home intruders. But yeah, I just want to kind of update you guys on the pistol. I'll probably have a bunch more things that I build, some fun stuff that I'll keep you guys updated on. But that's something I wanted to do in 2026 is like show you guys my like little toys outside of like cars that I really like. I always wanted a nice car and I want to have a dope gun loadout. And you know, so far I have a nice little loadout, but I definitely want to get some cool things built. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm sitting in the window in my closet. A lot of things happened. Moved, put the Ferrari back to its original paint. I hope you guys found this as a fun, inspiring video. You got to see a lot of my mindset behind the move and behind the change. But really excited for this next chapter, really being called to a lot of things that are near and dear to my heart. And already I feel so peaceful, so blessed, so less stimulated. I'll say the biggest conclusion you can take from this is like, is Miami a great place? Absolutely. I think every place is what you make it. I just think that the access corrupted me, right? Not in the sense of I wasn't disciplined enough to handle it, but I don't like being surrounded by that much access that easily. I like for it to be much harder to access all of the things that you want, not because of a discipline aspect. I was, rarely ever went out, rarely ever did anything, but I just didn't like it always being at my fingertips. Here, just simple little things as far as if I want to go to the store, I have to get in my car and drive to the store. And that's fine, but it's like I'm not going to just walk downstairs because CVS is downstairs. If I go on a walk here, I see nobody. I actually clear my head. I actually feel like I'm like resetting myself, and I think. If I go on a walk in Miami, it's just constant tens everywhere. I'm just looking at tail. It's just like constant dopamine. I get back and my dopamine is like stimulated. I just like the peace, the quiet. I like the trees. I like to, if I want to go hunt, I can go hunt. I like to be around the woods, and I like to be close to my family. It just gives me that peace of mind. So really, really excited for what I'm going to build for my current family and my family in the future over the next couple of years. And I'm really grateful for you guys to have been with me on this journey and continue to see where it goes and continue to support me. So I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one.